Hi, folks. This is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report. Well, I got to tell you, folks, I'm going to start this off this week by telling you that fishing is my life. Big surprise. But I've been thinking a lot about this. What does fishing do for me? Why is it that my whole life has been basically mirrored and sort of founded through fishing? And I think back to when I was a kid. And I was almost embarrassed because of all the kids in our school. I was the one that caught all these fish. And I didn't think it was a very cool thing. I didn't want all the girls to know that I was a fisherman. And as time has gone on, now I think of Facebook. And I'm not on Facebook. It's not me. I don't really share a lot of myself unless somebody reaches out to me. And yet, when I do this fishing report with you, I reveal all of my feelings, it's everything to me in life, and I get to talk to you about it. And you're the only ones that I do this with. So I just wanted you to know that when I come on every week on the radio and I talk about the fishing report, it's a lot more to me than just a report. It's a way that I can share something that I think is so life-giving and so life-reaffirming, and it's everything to me. And so what does it do for me now? Right now, at this point in my life, it's sort of I've come in big circles, and I go round about, and I come back to the same place. And that place is that fishing touches my soul. It gives me such a release from the stress that everyday life brings to me. And maybe it didn't do as much of that to me, everyday life, when I was a kid or when I was younger. Maybe at that point, I was so involved with sort of creating my life and I didn't know what that life really was going to be. But now, whenever I go fishing, I can sort of reach back, I can relax. I don't have to please anybody, and especially not the fish, because I'm not there to please them, but just sort of do something for me. And it does so much for me. And I've talked about that to you so many times. But I just wanted you to know that when I talk about why I do classes for kids, why it matters to me to reach out to kids, because I feel strongly that this is one thing that I have to give. And if being in the out of doors can affect their life in any way similar to how it has mine, then I will be doing something good. And it's the same way when I did so much to try to reach out to soldiers and their families. And when I say soldiers, I'm talking about military folks that have given so much to our country. I felt so strongly that fishing would give them something special in their life, like it has me. So of all the things in my life that matter, and believe me, there's an awful lot of them, family and sports and reading, and I love traveling. I love driving. Cars give me such a thrill. But all of that comes right back to fishing, because when I'm with my family, I'm thinking about fishing. When I'm out on a country road driving, my thoughts are with fishing. When I'm reading, and I love to read, and yet every few moments my mind goes back to thinking about that next fish. So folks, when I give you the North Country Fishing Report, I'm giving you a little piece of myself. Until next time, this is Don Meisner with the North Country Fishing Report.